RoadGlideSully here, checking in from the once independent Lone Star State. Once again, I am stuck in traffic. I've got about, 10 miles or so, not even that, maybe a little bit more, I don't know, about 25 minutes. Hey, if you're from California, you're thinking about coming here, don't. Traffic sucks just as bad here. I've got some questions to ask. You've probably heard some of these, but they're worth repeating. And they're worth, thinking about when you're stuck in traffic. Nothing to do but smoke a pipe, talk to your phone. The first question is, we all know corn oil comes from corn. We know that vegetable oil comes from vegetables. What does baby oil come from? So I'm working on my shop, moving outlets around, and I got to thinking, why is it called an outlet? Pretty much everything I do with it is plug stuff in. Shouldn't it be called an inlet? One of the things that I hate every day, but also love every day at my age, is waking up. And I do that by setting an alarm. That all makes sense up to that point. But in the morning, the alarm goes off, which doesn't make sense to me, because the alarm is actually going on. I turn it off several times, 9 minutes apart. I like making drinks at home on occasion. One of the ingredients that I use is lemon juice. I love lemon juice in my sweet tea. If you put enough of it in there, it becomes something else called an Arnold Palmer. If you put a little whiskey in there, it becomes a John Daly. But I got to looking at the bottle of lemon juice, and I realized that it said artificial flavoring. But then I was doing the dishes. Don't tell my wife, she'll want me to do them all the time. And I was looking at the dish soap, and the label said, made with real lemon juice. Why? So last night, I was watching TV in my living room, and I was using the remote, and I kind of thought the battery was running down, so I pushed harder. Why? Am I gonna squeeze some extra juice out of that button? You know you do it. So I'm getting older. I'm thinking about retirement. I'm quite a ways away, but you got to prepare for these things. So I looked up on the internet somebody that could help me with my money. I wasn't quite sure what that was called. Turns out it's a broker. No wonder I couldn't think of it. I want them to help me make money, and they're called a broker. Shouldn't they be called a richer? If quizzes are quizzical, what are tests? Who is they? Seriously, who is they?
Hey, what's the weather like?
Well, they say it's gonna rain. Who is they? Is there a council of they? Hey, you shouldn't do that, it's bad for you. That's what they say. Do they have, they summits? A whole bunch of theys get together?
We have deemed it so.
That's Catholic, sorry. Anyway, I'm moving now. Gotta watch the road. RoadGlideSully. Get the rubber side down.